Welcome back, friends, with more of The Big Bang Theory. This is Season 5, Episode 9. Last time, Amy was so deeply hurt when Penny and Bernadette went dress shopping for Bernadette's wedding without her, and they eventually had to make it up to her by making her the maid of honor for Bernadette's wedding. I feel like they would have been better served if they just set some healthy boundaries, but now Amy's going to make a lot of decisions that they're both uncomfortable with. Don't know if we'll get to see any of those on this show, but it'd be fun if we did. Anyway, excited to continue. If you want to watch the full reaction or you want to see episodes a week early, check out Patreon in the link in the description below. Otherwise, take a quick moment to leave a like and let's get started.
Got 8 pounds of salmon that's about to go bad. Do you know how to cook it?
Not really.
Damn it. Should have liberated the iffy chicken.
You can eat sashimi.
What Professor Fussy Face up to tonight?
Fussy face.
Star Wars on Blu-ray.
I was gonna take myself out to a movie tonight. You wanna go?
We haven't spent time alone together since we broke up.
Oh, it's not a date, Leonard.
Wow.
It's just a man and a woman hanging out, not having sex at the end of the night.
Sounds like most of my dates.
Oh dear Lord, get away from me, you monster! Be gone!
Squirrel?
What the hell is going
Bird?
on?
There's a bird outside the window, and he won't go away. That is the hell that is going on.
Do you have
Really? On top of everything else?
ornithophobia?
It's called ornithophobia.
Ornithophobia.
It will be recognized as a true disability, and the landlord will be required to put a giant net over the building.
I don't think any phobia is a disability,
Unfortunate, because
Like-
I have a fear of nets.
technically.
So,
He has a fear of nets.
Oh, movies, yes.
Go away, bird! Go away, bird! Go away, bird!
Just ignore him.
Good idea. Attention is what birds want.
Okay. Still here.
Quick, what does a hawk sound like?
I don't know. Scree, scree.
Please, that's a seagull.
Hey, do you think I'm overdressed?
A little bit.
Depends on the activity.
I don't want her to think that I think it's a date.
Do you think it's a date?
No, but she might think I think it's a date even though I don't.
Or you might think she thinks you think it's a date even though she doesn't.
Are we overthinking this?
Not at all.
Not at all?
This is Dr. Sheldon Cooper. I'm at 2311 North Lewis Road.
Did you call 911?
I'd like to report a dangerous wild animal. A blue jay.
A blue jay.
Sorry, this is animal control. I don't understand
Animal
laughter.
control.
I have no doubt that there are things that you're frightened of. That being stuck in a dead-end public service job.
Oof.
Your wife stepping out on you because you're stuck in a dead-end public service job.
You're not gonna get help this way.
Don't you think I tried making cat noises?
Oh no, Leonard.
Too casual?
Lose the hat.
Turn audience.
Xbox games. What are you doing?
What am I thinking? Whiskers.
Yes, that's the problem.
we can make the new Jennifer Aniston movie.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, there's also an amazing documentary about building a dam on a river in South America.
Nah.
Okay, but
Actually,
Actually.
you know what? I think it's about time I pick a movie we see.
what? You picked
Uh-huh.
movies.
No. An hour and a half of beach houses in the rain until the woman turns around and realizes love was here all along. The only reason I went is because you wanted to see them and I wanted to have sex. To this day, I can't see a Sandra Bullock movie poster without getting both bored and aroused.
Oh my god.
How often would you pretend to like things just to have sex with me?
All the time.
All the time. This is not a date. Sex is off the table. So let's go learn why hydroelectric power might not be the environmental bargain you think it is.
All right, fine.
Thanks. Tickets are $11.
Ooh.
Come on, Sheldon, Star Wars.
Star
I
Wars.
mean it. Yeah, if we don't start soon, George Lucas is gonna change it again.
A hummingbird dive bombing my stroller to get at the apple juice in my sippy cup.
Hummingbirds are pretty.
Hummingbirds are the vampires of the flower world.
What?
Still my first choice for an ankle tattoo.
A hummingbird.
Or a
Ankle
dog that
tattoo.
go Back and forth.
Age 7, a bloodthirsty chicken chases me up a tree. Age 12, a magpie tries to steal the retainer out of my mouth. Age 16,
What the heck?
a parrot in a pet store calls me fat ass. Need I go on?
Uh,
Your bird death ray is ready.
It's not a death ray. It's just a little ultrasonic blast to scare him off. It
Um.
by a death. 3, 2,
Oh no.
1.
Holy crap! And Bert's still there. Wow.
I saw you tearing up when the village got flooded and everyone had to relocate.
No, I was thinking how come they get to leave and I can't.
Oh, damn.
I'm gonna get some fries.
I just eat the little crispy ones you don't like.
No, I love them. I saved them for the end, but they're gone because you ate them.
Aww.
All right, I'd like an order of fries.
Great, that'll be $5. I am having the best time.
Oh, Leonard.
Glad you suggested we do this.
What you writing there?
Screenplay. It's about a guy whose roommate is having sex and tells him to go to a bar and work on his screenplay. I'm Kevin.
Oh, Penny.
Oh
Nice to
boy.
meet you. I'll let you get back to your date.
Oh, no, this isn't a date. No. Right?
Ooh.
This isn't a terrifying bird like a swan or a goose. It's just a blue jay. That's a pretty big blue jay.
What are you doing? Wow. If he falls out that window... Into the building. Time to call 911.
Bird in the apartment! No!
Oh, his spot! His spot! Stolen.
It is an amazing documentary.
You don't ditch your friends. Even... Come on.
Electricity from the dam.
She's making a point, but still.
You want to preserve the environment.
You're kidding me.
I'm talking to him because he's cute. With his dorky t-shirt and his little hipster glasses.
I wear dorky t-shirts and glasses.
Yes, but when you're tall and have great cheekbones, you're doing it ironically.
Ooh. Ooh.
Go! There's some girls right over there. What are you waiting for?
They're in a group, I'm scared.
Aww.
Biology's a study of living things. That's a living thing. Get cracking.
I specialize in microorganisms and Amy studies brains.
Yeah, neither of us minored in bird shoeing.
Bird shooing.
I think he might be someone's pet.
No, Bernadette, don't be a hero. Now, slowly and carefully, flush him down the toilet.
Down the toilet.
The only way to get past this fear is to interact with it, just like you did with the mailman.
He's afraid of the mailman.
Tens of people around the world are killed by birds.
Tens. Is this gonna go horribly wrong?
Don't be scared. Oh, just pet the bird, you big baby.
She's scarier.
I did it.
You did?
What do you do for fun?
Let's see, hiking.
Leonard.
So now that he's gone, you want to hang out with me?
This must be Penny.
Yep.
I totally get it.
Totally get it.
I want to know what you told her.
That's kind of between me and
Laura.
Laura. Okay.
Did he mention he owns not one, but 2 Star Trek uniforms? Really? Yeah, wears them. Not just for Halloween.
Is that a plus in your eyes or a minus?
Hey, you didn't see me telling Kevin that you thought Cold Wars were only fought in winter.
Oof.
Okay.
Oof.
Then won't tell. Laura, that half the dirty movies you own are animated.
Wow.
Did you mention your long-running role as waitress in a local production of The Cheesecake Factory?
Did Laura leave already?
Lucky asthma inhaler?
Oh yeah? Spell asthma.
Aww.
Take me home.
Maybe I'm not done hanging out with...
Yes, you are.
You're right, it's getting late.
Are they gonna wind up having sex somehow?
All that time spent in fear. For what? He's magnificent.
Aww.
I haven't offered you a beverage.
That is true. Aww.
Yeah, make it good enough to go on a mug, a mouse pad, and a calendar.
Aww.
You're just my little lovey-dovey, aren't you?
Guess you gotta have hollow bones to get some sugar around here.
Ooh. Poor Amy.
If you're keeping him, I've got a cage you can borrow. One of the test monkeys slipped on a banana peel and broke his neck.
Whoa.
It was both tragic and hysterical.
Lovey-Dovey sleeps in his very own nest, which I'm going to get off the windowsill and put in my room. Isn't that right, LD?
And goodbye.
I already ordered 20 pounds of bird feed off of Amazon. How could he do this to me?
Aww.
Get back here, you stupid bird, so I can love you!
Oh, Sheldon. Both had a crummy night. You got those made fast.
Met some nice people, said horrible things about each other in public. All in all, a pretty magical night.
Okay, I'm not innocent in all this, but you basically called me stupid, you asthmatic dumbass. Up until the last part, I was kind of enjoying Take Charge Leonard with a little backbone.
Really?
In the movie, knowing what he wants, a little cocky.
Well, then I'm putting sex back on the table.
Oh my god.
What do you think about it?
Well, maybe I like it.
You do? Because if that's what you like, I can be that guy. I swear, I'll be anything you want me to be.
Good night, Leonard.
I'm going to be a mommy.
Sheldon. Oh my. Oh. So I've said for the longest time that before Leonard and Penny can be a good couple together, they have to be able to just be friends first. Leonard needs to learn to see her as just a human being and advocate for himself and create a more equal relationship. And so we start to go down that road a little bit in this episode with them trying to hang out alone together. It does get a little dicey here and there, but I think they're both better for it by the end of the episode. Leonard was standing up to her and advocating for himself, and that's something we never saw him do in any relationship. And he probably could have went about it in a nicer way, but it's at least a step in the right direction. He was saying that he should get to choose a movie because they always just watched romantic comedies before. Whose fault is that, though? Like, he was the one who willingly went along and pretended he liked all those things. And exactly to that point, he talks about how he always pretended to love doing things with her because it meant possibly having sex. And it makes me wonder, like, is it possible there just aren't enough things that make them compatible to begin with? Like, their interests are not at all aligned at the moment. Leonard, though, is being a little smug about getting to choose the movie and Penny paying for her own things. And there's a bit of interest from Penny in the guy who was writing his screenplay, but I wonder how much of it is motivated by getting back at Leonard for that. And I also wonder how much of it is that Leonard is just being a little bit annoying, a little too overbearing with this gloating. And Leonard starts chatting someone up, not being genuine as usual. I love hiking. I love karaoke. And Penny and him get into a fight right in front of that Laura girl, chasing her away. And I mean, Penny and Leonard need to start somewhere, right? They have to get to a place where they're on equal footing, and finding that new balance is going to be challenging. And in the end, we find out that Penny didn't actually mind seeing Leonard take charge, be confident. Advocating for yourself and your own needs is a good thing, and it's probably attractive to some people. Hopefully it's attractive to some people. So I guess we'll see how their friendship evolves from here. And the whole ornithophobia from Sheldon was hilarious. Scared of birds because of his deep, dark past with chickens. I should have thought of some Link or Zelda joke in the moment, but I failed to do so. And then there was a story with a hummingbird, with a magpie. Birds just don't like Sheldon for whatever reason. And Sheldon said that one day ornithophobia will be listed as a disability. And at first, I'm like, that's ridiculous because it's Sheldon and a lot of what he says and does is just nonsense. But I'm sure there are some phobias out there that are completely debilitating and deserve qualification as a disability. And I'm sure mental health is already dismissed as a disability in the first place a lot of the time, regardless of how much it affects a person's day-to-day life. But in Sheldon's case, I don't think it's necessarily a disability because we've seen him here for like 5 seasons and we don't see him being adversely affected by his phobia in any way till this episode. And so he can just go about his regular day-to-day stuff without worrying too much. And then his feelings also just melt away as soon as he has some exposure to the blue jay. He tried a lot of different things to scare off the blue jay though, meowing at it, drawing a picture of a cat to meow at it. And how much did he say his IQ was in the first episode of this series? I think he said he and Leonard had a combined IQ of 360, and this was the best he could come up with. Okay, he tried that high frequency thing. That wasn't too bad of an idea in theory, but it just cracked the window entirely and the bird still stayed. Didn't it need to like go away to like eat or drink or anything else? I don't know, but I guess it made its nest there and that was its home at that point. But then the bird flew into the apartment and sat in his spot. No! Sheldon was so upset. And eventually he has to call Bernadette and Amy to come in and actually deal with the bird. And he winds up liking the bird and even wanting to keep it as a pet. He opened the window and ooh, out it goes. Get back here, you stupid bird, so I can love you. Poor Sheldon, poor Sheldon. But he wound up with the egg. I kind of wouldn't mind that storyline continuing, but sadly it won't. It would be fun to see Sheldon take care of someone and, yeah, show some love. Amy was jealous of the bird. She was jealous of the bird. But yeah, it seems like he's over his fear of birds now, so he no longer has ornithophobia, so that's nice. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Full reactions, early reactions are going to be on Patreon in the link in the description below. Leave a like, really helps with the channel. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week with more. Bye friends.